we're going to move over to Becky Mauro. Becky, yeah, just share, let's just start with your name and where you are. Maybe just a tiny bit about yourself, like who you are, making sure that she's a mom. I'm a mom. Not everybody's a mom, but things that you feel like are important.
Sure. So I'm Becky Mauro. I live in New Jersey, which is, I feel like I shouldn't say that because I'm really close to the lives in Brooklyn and I've never actually come. So I'm going to out myself a little bit.
Yeah.
I have 4 little ones. So this is perfect for me because I don't have to leave the house and I can multitask and do it with them. And my path to Unicorn Wellness was not traditional. I actually found it through another meal planning service that I think you and I have talked about this before, Prep Dish.
Yeah.
And they were running some kind of special or something like that. And that was how I found you and this. And it just, similar, it just works. It's the only thing I've stuck with. I was definitely one of those people who was hand picking my workouts. And I was resistant to getting all the props, but I bought my last one. I bought the real resistance band about 2 months ago, and as you say, it completely changed the workout. And so I've probably been doing like the video of the day every day, not every day, but most days of the week for the past 18 months, and the results are completely unexpected in a good way. So I should have listened earlier because I've been a member for, I think, almost 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about that for a second, because it's a really great point. Like everybody's going to have like at least one gem of like transition that I feel like, so you've been a member for like 5.5 years. We've been, my online offering's been around 6.5. It'll be 7 in February. So like you've been like a member with us, and you were kind of picking and poking through the workouts prior. And I am like the like coach that's like, please just listen to me. Please just do it in the way that is set out. Just press play. And you said you've been doing that for 18 months. What's the difference? Like, what is the difference that you have seen?
I'm more toned. I can feel the strength. It's like more flexibility. It's those gradual transitions, I think, over time that I wasn't really aware of.
Yeah.
And at the very beginning, I was like, I don't want to spend the money on all these props, so I'm just going to do the ones where I don't need any props.
Uh-huh.
And then I sort of gradually like would buy different ones, and then I was like, you know what, I just really need to do it and listen and be a good student.
Who was somebody in the private group last week was like, when in doubt, just listen to the coach. And I'm like, yes, I promise. I am not leading you astray. I do not want you to waste your money or your time. I want you to have results. So like, just get the props.
Yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
I feel better. I just feel better.
Yeah. Originally, like when you first joined, so, you know, you found us through Prep Dish, and Prep Dish and I used to do a lot of stuff together over the years. What did it originally like solve for you, or what does it solve? And I know you said about not having to leave home, just efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it definitely originated with the workouts, and I have sort of over the years determined that I'm not ever going to go anywhere to exercise, and it's way too easy to talk myself out of it. So this was perfect, and like I can commit to 30 minutes a day in my house, whether it's when the kids are in bed or during nap time, or now even sometimes they'll do parts of it with me. They're like, they know. They're like, oh, it's Miss Tandy.
Totally.
So that's what it solved for me. And then for a while, I didn't even know about the Facebook group.
Yeah.
When I joined that, I'm like, oh, there's all these other pieces. So that has just, I think, really added a lot to my life, and just sort of put all the puzzle pieces together for me. And now it just makes sense. And I really look forward to like when we join as a community, or the tarot readings, or even the meditation. You know, I was a little bit resistant to that for a while. I'm like, I can't find an extra 20 minutes.
Like 30 is enough, lady.
Yeah. But I did. And I mean, I definitely don't do that as much because that's something where I have to have the kids be somewhere else or in bed, have it be quiet. Um, but I definitely have been doing that a lot more frequently, probably in the past 4 to 5 months. And again, it just really adds to my life, and I'm calmer.
Yeah. Well, and four littles is no joke of like handling other people's emotions and needs and wants and
Yes,
yeah, it's
yes.
a
My
lot.
oldest is 8.5, and my youngest just turned 2.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's busy.
that's a lot. Okay, so if Unicorn Wellness were to go away tomorrow, how would you feel?
I would be sad, because it is really, it works, and I like that it. I don't want to. There's a method to the madness, and I can't think of a better phrase than
Yeah,
that right now. But it just works for me, and I see the results, and it's one of the few things I've ever really stuck with. So
yeah,
I think particularly in today's world where there's so many different demands on your time, you can do it anywhere. If we do travel, like you come with me, or I can do it on the phone, on the computer, on the tablet. So it's just so available.
yeah. That's great. Um, Yeah, that's great. And again, it's always fun for me to get you all together because that one-on-one FaceTime, like I feel like I know you in the groups, but it's always so beautiful to really hear more of the story and more of like what works and why and how it came to pass. Like it's just beautiful. Um, yeah, Becky, thank you so much.